Here are the latest obituaries from Denton Wood Funeral Home. Ora Lee Coor. Ora Lee Coor, 90, of Carlsbad, New Mexico, passed away March 18, 2025 in her home. Ora Lee was born on January 8, 1935 in Lake Arthur, New Mexico to Orrin and Annie Lee Smith. She graduated from Lake Arthur High School in 1952. Ora Lee married William Paul Coor on June 15, 1952 in Lake Arthur. She raised the boys and went to work for Bob Maley at the mobile home dealership, later working for NREN until they closed. Ora Lee then worked for Denton Wood Funeral Home until she retired. She enjoyed watching the boys play basketball while they were in Little League. Ora Lee also loved crocheting, knitting, and crafts. Most importantly, she never turned down the opportunity to be with her family. Linda G. Lujan. Linda G. Lujan, 65, of Loving, New Mexico, passed away on Wednesday, March 19, 2025 at Carlsbad Medical Center. Linda was born on November 15, 1959 in Carlsbad, New Mexico to Harry and Herminia Granger. She attended Carlsbad High School. Linda married Mike Lujan, and they were married for 46 years. In the 1980s, Linda and her family moved to Loving, where she raised her children. She loved taking care of her family as well as fishing, cooking, and doing crafts with her grandchildren. Linda was dedicated to her family, nieces, nephews, and friends. She was always ready with an open heart to listen and lend a hand and share her faith. Goldie Bradshaw. Goldie Bradshaw, 86, of Crab Street in Carlsbad, New Mexico, passed away Thursday, March 20th, 2025 at her home. Goldie was born on June 20th, 1938 in Elida, New Mexico to Joe H. and Mame Leona Davis. She graduated high school in 1956 in Salt Lake City, Utah. Goldie celebrated her 18th birthday and 4 days later married Ray Bradshaw in Elida, New Mexico on June 24th, 1956. She was an accomplished seamstress and enjoyed preparing wonderful meals for her family. Ray and Goldie managed the Alpine Courts in Carlsbad, which is owned by her father. She was an exemplary minister's wife by her husband's side for over 50 years. Goldie was a member of the Church of God of Prophecy for over 70 years and served in many capacities, including local clerk, treasurer, youth director, Sunday school teacher, women's ministries, church pianist, and state treasurer. She played the piano, guitar, sang and taught her children how to sing. Goldie devoted her time to ensure that her family, including her children and her care, were always left with a feeling of satisfaction and love. She was Gigi to some and Granny to many, but truly loved by all. John P. Redman. John Pierre Redman, 98, went to heaven on the morning of March 5th, 2025. He entered this world just before the Great Depression and now leaves us nearly a century later. John Pierre was born October 5th, 1926 in Fort Smith, Arkansas to Dr. Pierre and Marjorie Redman. The family moved to Mena, Arkansas, when John was a teenager, and he began his love of fly fishing on the beautiful rivers of western Arkansas. Around this time, he would meet and fall in love with his wife-to-be of 67 years, Wanda. Their marriage was akin to a fairy tale in both its loveliness and devotion. John proudly served his country by joining the Air Force during World War II and was stationed in Denver as a B-29 mechanic. He graduated from the University of Arkansas with degrees in both biology and zoology with a master's and was accepted into dental school at the Kansas City School of Dentistry. However, John eventually was elected to work in the field of biological warfare at the U.S. Army Arsenal in Pine Bluff, Arkansas. He would remain a devoted Arkansas Razorback for life. Following a brief stint teaching college biology in Texarkana, John brought his family to Carlsbad, New Mexico, where he began a 30-year career as both teacher at Hillcrest and Sunset and principal at Edison. He was dearly beloved and admired by the students and fellow educators alike. John had a deep passion for hunting in the big open country of New Mexico and was a skilled marksman. He and Wanda designed and built 8 homes in Carlsbad and another 6 in Mena, terming each another great adventure. Their final home was built in 2007 when he was 81 years old. Above all, John Pierre Redman was an incredible husband, father, brother, grandfather, great-grandfather, friend, and teacher. After losing his beloved wife in 2015, he found great friendship with Patricia Wolf during the remaining years of his life. To all who knew him, John personified the term humble and kind and was truly unique in so many ways. No matter the circumstance, he would always be there, standing like a rock. Go to dentonwood.com for more.